Shalom, and welcome to the very first episode of the Rabbi Daniel Hart podcast. I am your host, Rabbi Daniel Hart. Today, we are going to go on a journey into a feeling that you have probably felt, but maybe never dared to talk about. It is a feeling that usually hits you not when you are failing, but ironically, exactly when you are succeeding. Imagine this. You work hard for something. Maybe it's a promotion at work. Maybe it's buying your dream car. Maybe it's hitting a number in your bank account that you once thought was impossible. You grind for months, maybe years. You sacrifice sleep. You sacrifice time with your family. You tell yourself, if I just get there, everything will be perfect. If I just get that thing, I will finally be happy.
And then the day comes. You get it. You sign the contract. You hold the keys. You see the money hit the account. And for a moment, maybe for an hour, maybe for a day, you feel a rush. Dopamine floods your brain. You feel like a king. But then the evening comes. The celebration ends. You go home. You brush your teeth. You look in the mirror. And suddenly, there is silence. And in that silence, a terrifying question bubbles up from your chest. Is this it? Is this all there is? Why does the champagne taste flat so quickly? Why does the new car smell like just a car after 2 weeks? Why do we feel empty, specifically when our lives are seemingly full? In modern psychology, there is a term for this. It's called the Hedonic Treadmill. It means that no matter how fast you run towards pleasure, your baseline for happiness eventually resets. You run, you achieve, you adapt, and you are back where you started. Just tired. But Jewish wisdom offers a different explanation, a deeper one. And if you truly listen to what I'm about to share, it won't just explain your emptiness, it will show you how to fill it. To understand this, we have to look at who you actually are. The Kabbalists, the Jewish mystics, teach that a human being is not one thing. We are a fusion of two opposing forces, locked in a constant struggle. These two forces are the guf, the body, and the Neshama, the soul. Think of it like a rider on a horse. The rider is your soul. It is noble. It has a destination. It wants meaning, connection, truth, and transcendence. It comes from a high place, and it yearns to return to that high place. The horse is your body. The horse is powerful. It is wild. It wants food. It wants comfort. It wants sleep. It wants status. It wants to dominate. Now, in a healthy life, the rider leads the horse. The rider uses the strength of the horse to get to the destination. But in our modern world, we have confused the roles. We live in a society that worships the horse. Look around you. Every billboard, every commercial, every Instagram post is designed to speak to the horse. Buy this mattress, you'll sleep better. Eat this burger, you'll feel better. Get this job, people will admire you. We spend 99% of our day grooming the horse. We feed it, we dress it, we entertain it. And we ignore the rider. We starve the rider. And this brings us back to that feeling of emptiness. When you achieve a material goal, let's say you buy that new house, your horse is happy. It has a nice stable. It is comfortable. But your rider, your soul, looks around and says, okay, this is a nice house, but why are we here? What are we doing in this house? Is there love here? Is there holiness here? Is there a purpose? The emptiness you feel is not depression. It is not ingratitude. It is the voice of your rider screaming. It is your soul saying, I am hungry. But here is the tragedy of the modern human condition. We don't know how to interpret that hunger. When our soul cries out for meaning, we mistakenly think we need more physical pleasure. You feel lonely? You eat a pizza. You feel bored? You scroll through social media for 2 hours. You feel unfulfilled? You book a vacation to Thailand. But notice what happens. You eat the pizza, and 10 minutes later you feel worse. You scroll on social media and you feel more isolated. You come back from the vacation and the depression is waiting for you at the airport. Why? Because you are trying to solve a spiritual problem with a physical solution. It is like trying to put gasoline into an electric car. It doesn't matter how expensive the gasoline is. It doesn't matter if it is premium, high-octane fuel. The engine simply cannot use it.
Your soul cannot eat pizza. Your soul cannot eat likes on Facebook. Your soul cannot eat money. Your soul eats meaning. Your soul eats connection. Your soul eats acts of kindness. There is a famous story about King Solomon. In Hebrew, he is called Shlomo HaMelech. He was the wisest of all men, but he was also the wealthiest. He had everything. He built the wildest palaces. He had gold like dust. He had power, wisdom, fame, and wives. He tasted every pleasure this world has to offer. And at the end of his life, he wrote a book called Kohelet, Ecclesiastes. And how does he start this book? With one shocking phrase. Hevel havalim hako havel. Vanity of vanities, everything is vanity. Imagine that. The man who had everything looks at us and says, I tried it. I climbed the mountain. There is nothing there. But wait, Solomon doesn't end there. If everything is meaningless, should we just give up? Should we stop trying? No. The secret is not to run away from the world. Judaism is not about living in a cave and meditating on a mountain. We love the world. We bless the wine. We dance at weddings. We enjoy good food on Shabbat. The secret is alignment.
When you give your soul what it needs, suddenly the physical world becomes filled with light. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you sit down to eat a dinner, a steak dinner. If you just eat like an animal, chewing and swallowing to fill your belly, that is feeding the horse. 5 minutes later, it's gone. But if before you eat, you stop, you make a blessing, you acknowledge that this food is a gift from the Creator, you have the intention that this food will give you energy to help someone else, to be a better parent, to do good in the world. Suddenly, eating the steak becomes a spiritual act. You have elevated the physical. The rider and the horse are moving together. So, how do we fix this? How do we stop the emptiness? I want to give you a challenge, a practical tool you can start today. I call it the soul audit. Look at your day yesterday. You probably spent 8 hours working for money. You spent 2 hours eating. You spent 7 hours sleeping. You spent 2 hours on entertainment. How many minutes did you spend feeding your rider? If you don't feed your soul, it will shrink. It will become weak. And when the soul is weak, the anxiety gets loud. So here is the prescription. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to become a monk. You just need to introduce soul nutrition into your day.
What is soul nutrition? Gratitude. Start your morning not by checking your phone, but by saying thank you. In Judaism, the first words we say are modeh ani, I give thanks. Before you worry about what you don't have, thank the source for what you do have. Wisdom. Give your mind something deep to chew on. Not the news, not gossip. Read one paragraph of wisdom. It could be the Bible. It could be philosophy. It could be something that challenges you to be better. 5 minutes. That's it. Giving. The soul loves to give. The body loves to take. Whenever you feel empty, Do the opposite of what you feel like doing. You feel like curling up in bed? Go help someone. Call a friend who is struggling. Give a coin to charity. The moment you become a giver, you align with your soul, and the energy starts to flow again. My friends, listen to me. You are not broken. You are not depressed in the way you think you are. That feeling of emptiness is the greatest gift God gave you. It is an alarm clock. It is your Neshama waking you up, saying, you are made for more than this. You are not just a consumer, you are a creator. You are not just a body, you are a slice of the divine. Don't numb that feeling. Don't run from it. Listen to it. Let it guide you to the things that truly matter. Success is wonderful. Money is a great tool, but they make terrible masters. Let your soul be the master. Let the rider lead the horse, and then the journey becomes a joy, not a burden. Thank you for listening to this first episode. If this spoke to you, if you felt something shift inside, please subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I am Rabbi Daniel Hart. Remember, you are not empty. You are just hungry for something real. Shalom.